Imagine sliding into the driver's seat of the all-new 2025 Porsche Macan, feeling that familiar blend of sporty precision and luxury as soon as the door closes. Right away, you're struck by the quality of the surfaces, the soft touch materials, the sporty steering wheel, and that central console that feels purposeful under your palm. You're not just sitting in an SUV, you're commanding a small Porsche sports car wearing SUV clothes, and you know it. When you press the start button, the engine comes to life with a quiet rumble that promises performance without unnecessary theatrics. You dial in drive, and immediately you sense that this is more than just a daily commuter. It's a driver's machine built for twists and turns, not just straight line usage. Press the gas pedal and the base Macan responds with eagerness. The Turbo 4 delivering lively, confident acceleration that makes merge ramps feel like racetrack on-ramps, but shift into sport mode and step up into the S trim, and that's when the heart of this SUV truly awakens. The twin-turbo 2.9-litre V6 in the Macan S offers 375 horsepower. That means sub 4-second 0 to 60 mph times, with 3.8 seconds on the clock in testing. You accelerate out of a corner and it's instantly there. Strong, linear, precise. As you factored, passing long lines of sedans on the highway feels effortless. You're surprised how big grins come so easily when driving an SUV. A fully variable 7-speed dual-clutch transmission shifts crisply, snapping off shifts so fast it almost feels telepathic. Steering is weighty, direct. You can feel every nuance in the road. It doesn't put up with lazy inputs. It demands attention and rewards accuracy in return. And when you really push it into a curve, the Macan corners flatter, more confidently than any crossover you've driven. The chassis, suspension, brakes, all work together harmoniously. Ceramic-style brakes work hard to rein in this 4-door, high-performance machine. Even everyday rides feel special in the Macan. Suspension does a wonderful job smoothing out city potholes and tough speed bumps, while still maintaining a responsive feel you can trust. On a rough corner, the car doesn't flop and wag. It adjusts itself and holds firm. The ride quality balance is flawlessly tuned, making it comfortable even through long drives. Now, in the cabin, Porsche gives you just enough luxury touches to keep things refined without being over the top. Standard soft-touch surfaces and well-placed leather make it feel rich. But Porsche kept things minimal, avoiding excessive buttons or distracting features. A large 10.9-inch touchscreen sits neatly on the dash, with crisp graphics and a responsive interface. Apple CarPlay is standard, though Android Auto is strangely absent. If you want upgraded heat in the rear seats or adaptive headlights, the premium package brings them in, and we'd lean toward that. It makes everyday life more enjoyable, especially in colder weather or dark, winding roads. The Sport Chrono Pack is another must-have. It gives customizable drive modes, sharpened throttle response, and even launch control for that split-second boost when you need it. Plus, when your foot's pressed down hard, that paddle behind the steering wheel is ready. One of the few weak points in this SUV is room and practicality. Rear legroom is tight compared to rivals, and cargo space can feel cramped when you load in several suitcases. But most Macan buyers expect sacrifice when choosing dynamics over family van cabin. You can actually fit 6 carry-on bags behind the rear bench, or up to a tidy 16 with seats folded, but it's not perfect for moving house. Yet, again, that's not why most people buy a Porsche. Even features like heating up cruise control, lane departure warning, or automatic emergency braking are optional extras, and many Porsche competitors now include them as standard. That might feel like a bummer when you focus on tech list, but once you're on the road, the car's extraordinary performance tends to distract you from those omissions. Fuel economy is surprisingly reasonable for a sporty SUV. The Turbo 4 base gets around 19 city and 25 highway miles per gallon on EPA tests. The Macan S, despite its power, still manages around 17 city and 23 highway. In real-world highway testing, the Macan S even hit 26 miles per gallon on a 75 mile per hour loop. A solid surprise for a lively V6 twin-turbo. Compare that to many larger SUVs, and Porsche is ahead by a mile in efficiency. Under the sheet metal, the old Macan platform is clearly aging, and a full EV Macan is coming soon. But while the gas Macan remains in production, it still drives like the benchmark in its class. For anyone who loves driving, the Macan is something of a reference point. It handles like a sports sedan, yet it carries 5 people in comfort and has a usable trunk. The steering precision, brake feedback, and overall chassis balance remain best in class. Porsche has always prided itself on delivering driver delight, and even now, 10 years on, the Macan continues to embody that promise. You get a sense that every part of the car is built with purpose. There are no accidental flourishes. Everything is intentional, functional, performance-oriented, and feels as solid as a small fighter jet cockpit. The car is a blend of dynamic capability and refinement. You can drive it hard, then slide it neatly into a parking space, or take it for groceries, or drop the kids at school without missing a beat. That's the magic of this crossover. It's reasoned, doable, everyday, but fiercely able on demand. Pricing is straightforward. The base Macan starts at $64,895. For modest upgrades and better performance, the T-Trim is around $70,495. But for us, the Macan S at $76,495 is the sweet spot. It blends power and drive quality without requiring the GTS variant, which edges into much higher cost tiers. Add the premium and sport chrono packages, and you've got a fully sharpened machine that feels more complete, and still quite reasonable compared to larger SUVs or competing luxury offerings. The warranty situation is standard, 4 years or 50,000 miles for both basic and powertrain coverage, including 1 year or 10,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. That aligns with most entry luxury brands, though a few rivals may outdo it on free maintenance duration. Still, for a Porsche, it's solid. By skipping the base model's smaller engine and tuning your sights on the Macan S, you get into a Porsche that refuses to be just another crossover. It's compact, yet engaging. It's luxurious yet focused. It's daily usable, yet relentlessly entertaining. That secret Porsche sauce, steering precision, throttle response, chassis balance, is alive and well here. Even as newer EV platforms loom, the gasoline Macan continues to shine, capturing the essence of driving fun in an SUV body. This is a rare instance where practicality and passion coexist without compromise. It reminds you exactly why Porsche made the Macan a decade ago, and why drivers worldwide still love it. If you want performance SUV thrills without crossing a $100,000 price tag, the 2025 Porsche Macan S is the answer. So hit like if you'd consider it, comment below about your favorite handling SUV, and don't forget to subscribe, because you won't want to miss our upcoming test drive and track comparisons when we get behind the wheel. See you next time.